very beginning, Albion was a wild place where humans struggled to survive. They live in simple tribes, scavenging and living while trying to avoid bigger predators, the dire beasts, giants, and worst of all, the destructive and tyrannical dragon. In the oldest of hymns and songs were the first humans who attuned themselves to the magic of Albion, becoming druids. They made an accord with the giants of the land, enabling the various tribes of humanity to flourish. This was only possible when an old giant witnessed a human listening and speaking with the mountain. With this gesture, the giants began to see the humans not just as food, that these smaller, mice-sized version of themselves were in fact intelligent, and that the voice they carried, though it squeaked, was something to be rewarded. Not long after, the first meeting was held between the tribes and the giants. Both sides agreed that the dragons would turn the land to ash, and given enough time, only together could they save Albion and themselves. An accord was made, providing the tribes respected the land and worked with the giants would stop eating the tribes. A war followed that lasted for many years. Giants and humans joined forces with the great beasts of the land, throwing ferocity and numbers against the magical might of the dragons. In the end, it took the sacrifice of the very oldest of the giants to finally turn the tide in their favor. Many thousands of tribal warriors died, along with countless animals. Nearly a whole generation of giants were wiped out. The cost so high that when the war finally ended, there was no celebration. This war in part because the threat had been contained, not won. The dragon's nature was immortal, and no power in Albion could truly end them. The druids came together to perform a great ritual, forcing the dragons into a deep and endless sleep. It is said that the very mountains in Albion holds a dragon, though it is not true. Some are imprisoned under the earth, others beneath mighty lakes. The locations are kept secret, known only to the most senior of druids. From then on, the tribes and the giants became known as the Keepers of Albion.